Rated M for mature.
Left 4 Dead 2's characters just joined the Zombie Army 4 roster, and that got us thinking about the time-honoured skill of not sucking at co-op. Let's see how long you'd survive without these handy co-op tips. Cooperation, the action or process of working together to the same end. Thank you, Oxford English Dictionary. Sounds lovely. No mention of zombies gnawing the flesh from your bones though. Weird. With the help of Nick, Coach, Ellis and Rochelle, available right now as free DLC, we want to aid you in your quest to defeat the ever-growing powers of Hitler's dark forces by reminding you of some particularly handy co-op tips to make you not suck when trying to survive a zombie horde or two. As ever, do give the subscribe button a smash if you enjoy the vid, and make sure to share your thoughts on our handy guide in the comments below. We'd really appreciate your cooperation. Did you get it? Anyone?
So, health's important, right? Stops you dying and that. Cool. We're all on the same page there then. There is more than one way to keep that meter looking healthy and filled up though, and for anyone who thinks chugging health packs the second there's daylight between the bar and its outline is any way to conduct yourself in co-op, well look, you're just wrong. Medkits are for emergency use. Reviving down teammates, using a second wind to clear a mob near you, things like that. For everyday health regen, set your perks up so that you gather health over time, from melee or anything but depending solely on these elusive medicinal treat bags. Your future teammates thank you.
Ugh, how many times do I have to say it? Don't cross the streams. Oh, what's that? It's 1946 and therefore Ghostbusters hasn't been invented yet. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. When it comes trying to get from point A to point B, you need to be thinking about one thing: ammo conservation. And the best way to do this is to make sure you and your friends are not all firing at the same zombie grunts at the same time. Obviously, once a special rears its decomposing head, then by all means rain down hot lead on said special to eliminate them quickly. But if you want to maximize your chances of surviving in both campaign and horde mode, then direct your teammates to cover alternating areas as you move through the map.
2 people fighting for the free world. Grenades in each of their pockets, a big mob of zombies out in front of them. What happens? Yeah, this. Every time. Both people lob out a nade like they're playing an impromptu game of garden bowls. One of you gets the 20 kills, the other watches their grenade go off 2 seconds later and just dislodge the jam on the floor that their buddy just made. And most of the time, this is only a matter of embarrassment. But sometimes, like when a special turns up right after and now you need all the grenades in the world, well, it's worse. Hold on to your nades and call out to your team before you chuck. Easy fix.
Grenade here!
Phil? Phil? Oh, where is he? Honestly, I can't take him anywhere without him running off and oh, look, he's fallen down and needs my help. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Don't split up. If you're trying to recreate a George A. Romero film, and by that I mean act stupidly and find yourself in immediate peril with no one to help you, then sure, by all means, go ahead and dash over to that supply crate. There's only a few zombies and I'm sure you can survive them like, oh god, help me! Yeah, exactly. Lone Rangers are exactly that, alone. So instead of trying to be a show-off and going it on your lonesome, stick with your team. You'll be amazed how quickly things can take a turn for the worse if you don't. Phil? Wait, where's he going? Again? Oh, unbelievable.
Some people are a bit shy, or they sat on their headset and now their mic doesn't work, or they're just not comfortable talking in online games. And all of those people are absolutely fine, except the headset sitters. But there's definitely a benefit to breaking the awkward silence and announcing some ammo when you come across it. No one's going to give you a hard time for that, I promise. And if they do, well, you just send them my way. You'd be surprised how persuasive a disembodied VO can be in conflict resolution. Anyway, everyone's going to need ammo, and sometimes some of those people will walk right past resupply crates. I've done it, you've done it, the headset sitters have definitely done it. So be a pal and call them out.
Out of ammo.
Nightmare mode is no joke, like, really. If you and your teammates are looking for a challenge, then take Nightmare mode seriously. We're talking gold tier perks, upgraded weapons, melee abilities, bucket hats. Okay, well that last one isn't essential, but without hard-won XP that turns your level 1 character into an eventual behemoth of power, you're not going to get very far. By taking the time to level up by playing the campaign, uncovering upgrade kits, and spending hours in Horde mode, you'll at least be somewhat ready to take the challenge that is Nightmare mode on. Otherwise, you'll just be seeing a lot of this.
Next up, we're giving a passing mention to roles. Now, although this isn't a class-based game, and despite his best efforts to look caring here, Boris will never be a healer. The best co-op teams know what each other are supposed to be doing. For example, 2 snipers, each decked out to carry max primary ammo with no perks for secondaries or melee, overrun at close range. Wrecked. But if one of them was a Boris all ready for melee combat, they'd be alright. As much as everyone wants to be in the one who gets all the kills role, it's worth chatting about who's going in with melee buffs, who's the sniper, and who's going to be lobbing nades and planting mines before you get into the thick of it.
Yes, it's the bane of every leader. What do you do when no one listens to you and just wants to mess about? Well, in Zombie Army 4's case, the short answer is death, so that's that then. No, seriously, it is. Because if you don't complete your set objectives in any particular campaign mission, then you better get used to seeing a lot of these guys. Because the zombies will spawn in a sort of morbid infinity loop if you don't attempt to progress. There can be no room for faffing about here, because whilst you may be tempted to show off to your buddies and make a competition of who can achieve the highest score, watch out. It won't be long before 1, then 2, then all of your friends are injured and you'll be next, writhing on the floor and wishing you had picked up that damn fuel can.
Perhaps these old bits of junk have some fluid in them.
Alright, hands up all of you who do this one. The one more killers. The late game lollygaggers who think only of clearing up the area to show home standards by killing every trace of a zombie instead of walking inside the safe room where your teammates have been for 2.5 minutes now. You don't get a gold star for having got 7 more kills than your mate, and unless you're in an insane combo when that reassuring graffiti door comes into view, there's really, truly no point not walking inside it. This is your chance to make amends for messing about a minute ago and not doing the objective, so take it.
So that's 9 ways not to suck at co-op in Zombie Army 4, learned the hard way. Sorry Grim Reaper 420, I didn't know not to go off running all the time. I was young and naive. The second Left 4 Dead character pack is out now for Zombie Army 4 and it's completely free, which means you can now play as any character from either game. It's Bill, right? It's gotta be Bill. Catch more tips from us with other miscellaneous silliness by subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you know about it when we upload something. Tell us about your worst ever teammate in the comments below, leave us a like if you had fun, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Hell yeah! Hey!